What do we mean by literal hermeneutics? Dispensationalism is committed to, indeed defined by, a literal or normal hermeneutic, which is to say that the dispensationalist allows every text of Scripture to say what it is plainly saying. Human language involves words, sentences, thought units, syntax, and so on, which can be arranged and must be arranged so as to communicate definite and knowable thoughts. If human conversation is to be meaningful and honest, the speaker must use and arrange words that clearly express what he is trying to communicate, and the listener must work carefully to comprehend those words as the speaker intended. In short, both writer and reader must play by the normal, non-negotiable rules of human language. That's what we're doing right now. I've scripted my words carefully and deliberately, and I expect you to listen to those words judiciously and honestly. And if either of us fails in that two-way effort, we are both wasting our time. So a literal hermeneutic is not some strange or esoteric way to read the Bible. It is simply the way we read any document, a newspaper, a cookbook, a novel. It is the normal and only way that human communication can work if both speaker and listener play by the normal rules of human language. A simple illustration. I'm at an ice cream shop and I order a malt, and I ask for a potato malt. Of course, the reply is, we don't have potato malts, and it rather sounds disgusting. And I insist, no, I want a potato malt. Same reply. So finally I say, don't you understand? When I say potato, I mean chocolate. Well, of course the server doesn't understand because I'm not playing by the rules of human language. Words have meanings. That's the only way language works. If I insist on ignoring those rules, if I use words to mean something entirely foreign to how everyone will understand them, I'm not going to be able to communicate with anyone. A thought exercise. If you call a dog's tail a leg, how many legs does the dog have? The answer, of course, is 4. Calling the tail a leg doesn't make it a leg, it's a tail. And no matter what Yankee Doodle calls it, that feather is not macaroni, it's a feather. And that's all that is meant by literal hermeneutics. Let the Bible say what it is plainly saying, and shape your theology and your life around the message that God has recorded for you in that book. Dispensationalism is the set of ideas about Scripture to which you will come if you acknowledge that God, as He breathed out the sacred Scriptures, played by the normal rules of human language, as must we in our efforts to understand those Scriptures.